Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Frida Tate. In today's video, I am back with an advice for that Ugandan lady. I posted a video of a Ugandan lady that met this guy online. They chatted for a month. They decided that he goes to Uganda. He went to Uganda to visit her and they met in person. They decided to get married. Within that short period of time that they were together, she got pregnant. A gentleman has since gone back to Germany and he is nowhere to be seen. This lady went through pregnancy, had a baby. The baby is now 1 year, 4 months. The guy is nowhere to be seen. I'm here because I just want to put in my 2 cents. I want to give the advice to this lady. She came, she was obviously in distraught. She was crying because now she's reached a dead end where she's struggling to take care of the baby. The guy is nowhere to be seen. She doesn't have a job. Even her family is not in a position to take care of the baby, to help this baby financially. I am just here to give an advice. Whether this advice is taken or not, I just want to put it out there. Let's get into the video. But first, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that each time I upload a brand new video, you are notified. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. If you haven't seen that video, I am going to link it here or whatever. Yeah. Go ahead and watch this video so that you understand, you catch up with what we are talking about, really what happened to this lady. Now, she is in a position where she's struggling to take care of the child. She doesn't know what to do. My advice at this moment is whether that person decides to come and take care of his child, please do not put your guard down. Always look out for the safety of your child. Remember, this guy has no connections, emotional connections with the baby whatsoever. Please do not be fooled. Do not put your guard down thinking that, oh, the father is here. Now I'm just saying, just in case he decides to come back to see the baby, please, whatever you do not put your guard down. And worse off, if he ever decides that, okay, I've worked on the papers, come on over to Germany so that, I can take care of the child, he really has to assure you, explain to you really why he went missing, why he went near in that period when you were pregnant, the baby was born, the baby reached up to 1 year, 4 months. He really has to explain, and you have to have witnesses, because obviously you do not know, like, is he ever going to do this again? He might just show up in Uganda with the plan that he will just switch you up, and then briefly he is going to go back and miss again. So this is a very delicate situation. If you have kept up with the news, you know exactly how these men, wicked men, are out there, and they would do anything to hurt your baby. So for the sake of your baby, the safety of your baby, just be careful. You are in a desperate situation where you might think that, oh, okay, I'm still married to that person. I don't know how far you've gone with, rectifying your situation. Like, are you guys still married legally, like on paper? This is another thing that you need to do. Consult with a legal entity in your country to see, because obviously you are married on paper, you are not living as married, as husband and wife. So I really think that you are still young. One of these days, you're gonna meet someone and you're gonna want to get married to them. What are you going to do? You're still married to that Gemini guy on paper. These are some of the things that you need to be very careful about. Now, this guy, you are begging him, you are, there's actually, some people that have advised you to go to the Gemini embassy. They've advised you, like, even to get in touch with the Ugandans that are in Germany to see if they can locate him for you so that, he takes responsibility of the baby. Now, I am going to talk about this as a person that lives in the diaspora. Quite frankly, perhaps I do not understand every legal thing that goes on in Germany, but I can just tell you this. These Western countries, they are all about paperwork. If you do not have paperwork, then it's your word against his. If this guy did not sign on the birth certificate, then you have like a big challenge that you are working with. If this guy is not on the birth certificate, then you might as well be fighting against the wind. And you're not going to win. And here is one thing I must tell you. There is a lot of sperm donors, people that have just adopted children, and those are called parents. As far as I'm concerned with your guy, he's not much of a father, but a sperm donor. That is what I can tell you right now. And so even if you went to the embassy, the thing is, if he is not on the birth certificate of the child, then he's nothing but a sperm donor. So you really need to be careful about that. Now, if he willingly comes back and says, I want to take care of the child, well and good. Who are we to deny the right of the person that made that child, to be a father? But just don't put your guard down, because he might be planning to do something even more diabolical than what he did to you. Remember, this is a guy that left you pregnant. As soon as you became pregnant, he decided to go back. Like, to me, this sounds like as soon as you became pregnant, he started planning for exit strategy. To me, that's how it looks like. Perhaps this guy, had no intentions of having children. So when you said that you were pregnant, that's why he felt, I'm just assuming, okay, again, I'm just assuming, perhaps this is not what happened, but that may have pushed him away. Because here is like, okay, I am 70 years old and I'm going to be a father. Then he decided to run away. Okay. Now, if he ever decides, maybe some people have pumped some sense into him, and now, well, he sat down, he just decided that he wants to be a father to the child. This is why I'm saying that you really have to be careful about that. You really have to be convinced that this man is for sure going to be a father to your child. Because again, you don't want to hurt the child any more than, the child has already been hurt, right? Because if that guy ever comes in the child's life and then not too long after that, he exits, the child is going to forever be asking, oh, where's my father? Where's my father? My father was just here. Where is he? So you don't want that situation. But again, if this man, he decides that he wants to be supportive to your child, you are not going to, to deny him the right, the fact that, the fact that he's obviously a sperm donor and he has resurfaced that he wants to take care of the child. But I repeat, please do not put your guard down, because there's wicked men out there that are there, just to hurt children. Okay, there's a lot of cases where they're hurting even their own biological child, who they have the connection with, who they raised, right? How much more for this man who has no emotional connection as the father to the child? How much more could this guy potentially hurt your baby? Allegedly, let me just say, I'm putting out the disclaimer that, it's not safe for children out there. It's not. You really have to be very careful about this. I know you are in that situation where you're struggling. There's, I guess, I know it's not going to be easy, but just try something else. Instead of just waiting on that guy who may or may never show up to take care of the responsibility of a child. Now, you are the father, you are the mother to that child, so it's you to take care of the child. At this moment, the only hero on the horse is you, my dear. Again, it's scary. I am a parent to girl children. I am a parent to boy children. That's my worst nightmare. So all I'm saying is, I know crap has happened, and we are not going to sit there and cry for the rest of our lives. We are going to get up, shake ourselves, and move on. Just find something to do, rather than exerting all your energy on hoping that this man will show up again in your life. It's time maybe for you to just accept that this man may never show up in your life, and you really have to start working on your status as a married woman. Okay, now there's different things that you could do. I don't know how long it takes for for people to still be in that situation where you can simply annul the marriage. I don't know, like, the requirements of to annul the marriage or to divorce. I don't even know the difference between annulment and divorce. That is something that you have to look at from the legal justice. So all I'm saying is, perhaps it's time for you to look at that, to find the legal justice, so that you could set the ball rolling. And then, as far as your baby and the support from your guy, if he's never supported the child since the child was born, I wouldn't hope too much. I wouldn't hold my breath, for that guy to support the child, just because he may never come around to support. Okay. And again, another thing that I talked about, if the guy, by whatever fluke, whatever happens in the world, then he shows up that, oh, I'm here to see the baby, don't put your guard down. You always regard him as, somebody that's there, and then the next minute they are not there. Okay, don't put your guard down. Protect your baby. I think this is very, very important, because if he ever does anything to your baby, it's gonna be a while before you even find out. At that time, he's going back to Germany. And then what happens? I am not saying that this is going to happen. However, Just be careful, just be cautious, proceed with caution, and do not put your guard down. If this guy, the father to your child, I don't even know how many chances are there for this guy that he is going to show up and be a father to your child and be, let alone be your husband. I don't know. I don't know if there's any chances, but do not hold your breath. Do not bet your breath, because that may never happen. I just saw a video of I think a Kenyan woman. She wasn't even pregnant. She had no children, but she met someone online, went and joined him, and after 2 months, their marriage came to an end. So I am not saying this is just happening to people that are getting married to Gemini guys or whatever. I am saying, crap happens everywhere. Crap happens. So you just need to be careful and protect yourself. Well, that's all I had for you in this video. Please, if you found this video interesting or informative, please go ahead to the comment section. Tell me what you found informative to you, and please don't forget to like, share. If there's anybody that you think needs to hear this, please don't forget to share with them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye now.